Okay, so the company's core values are pride. We want to take pride in who we are and what we do, and if it's not something we can be proud of, then it's not something we do. Work ethic, the team is at the heart of the business. We have a team that are dedicated to providing the best customer care for our clients and our candidates. Originality, we like to look at different things that we can offer our clients and candidates. Things that not every other agency can do, things such as the video interviewing, and we're looking at putting new things in throughout the year as well. And relationships. Ultimately, our relationships with our clients and our candidates is the most important thing to us. So we're very focused on building rapport.
We differ from other agencies because we take the time to come and actually visit our clients on quite a regular basis wherever possible. We feel it's really important to build rapport, to get a feel for the place. When we come in, we instantly can imagine what the type of person would fit in here, personalities.
There is a skills deficit, and I think that's a knock-on effect from the recession. A lot of dealerships held back from taking on apprenticeships because it was a cost that they didn't necessarily need. Now that we've come out the other side of that, there's the shortfall. The people haven't been trained up, so we've got people retiring, and there's nobody to fill that gap. There's probably only about 1% of technicians that actually have the technical qualifications to work on the vehicles, such as the electric vehicles and the hybrids. And with those vehicles becoming more and more popular, there's certainly a shortage of technicians on that front.
When we come on visits, we generally want to come and meet the client because we may well have built up a rapport over the phone, but it's really important to come and meet with them as well, so they can get a better understanding from us about what we do, and really so that we can better sell the environment to our candidates. We can actually say, we've been here, it's fantastic, it's a nice showroom, we'd see where you would be sitting, it's a really nice team environment, we've seen the facilities, we know where you can park. It's all those little added extras that we can't tell if we're just on the other end of the phone. So it is really important.
We've used Progress Recruitment Solutions on a number of occasions to recruit across a whole spectrum of roles that we have, and we found them to be really concise, sending us information when we've requested it, but trying to find the right candidate for us rather than just CV farming, which we tend to find with a number of other recruitment consultants that we use. So we found them to be just a lot more reliable, to be honest. We provide them with a brief, and then from the brief they go away and try and tailor that individual to the requirements that we have as a business, instead of just sending us loads of different people that just don't fit the brief. And it's just really important for us to try and understand people's attributes, but at the same time try and make sure they're the right values for our business, so we can be customer focused as well as job oriented. I mean, the motor trade for us at the moment is changing massively. We're finding that people's work-life balance has changed, and if you roll back 20 years, 7 days a week, lots and lots of hours was sort of the culture, whereas today, people are looking for that sort of Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 environment. And I think we have to move with that. We have to find a balance so that people get plenty of personal time as well as work time. And I think, if we can find a way to move towards that culture, I think recruiting people back to the industry would be a lot easier. But I think over recent years, we've lost a number of people.
So the industry is becoming a lot more customer focused. It's relying a lot more on technology, so the people coming into the industry need to be comfortable with using iPads, using video technology, and it's all about making sure that the customers feel that they can trust the people that they're going to see, whether that's from a sales aspect, making sure that they feel they're getting good value for money and the company care about their interests and what they're looking for, and also on after sales, making sure that they feel that they can trust the technicians to carry out the work on their vehicles, and also the service advisors in relaying the information back to them.
The way in which people buy cars has changed a lot over the past few years. With the comparison websites, people tend to do their research online before they go into a dealership, so they already know probably the car that they want to buy and the price that they can buy it for. So when they're sat in front of a sales exec, that rapport that they build with the customer is very, very important to the dealership. So which is why they need to make sure they've got the right fit, the right person there to represent the company. It's crucial to us that we find the right person for a job, not only for rapport building, but also it's very, very hard to retain people in the motor trade due to the long working hours, various other aspects of the trade. So by finding the right person to fit within the role, not only are they going to be happy, but they're going to stay put, and that's going to help retain people in the long run. The way that technology is changing in the motor trade, it's really important that we retain the skilled people. It takes so long to train them up through an apprenticeship that we need to keep those people when they are trained up within the trade. There's long hours working within the motor trade, so the dealerships are always looking at new ways to try and retain those people, and if we can help find the perfect fit within the dealership and make sure that they're suited to the environment they're working in, then that's going to help work towards that. We go through a full registration process with our candidates. We really get into the nitty-gritty, get to know them, what their career goals are, so that we can then match that with our clients' needs and requirements. We'll go and visit our client, we'll visit the dealership, we'll go into the workshop, get an understanding of the size, the type of person that's going to fit within the team, and then through understanding both of those requirements we can match the two up and hopefully get somebody that's going to stay within that site for a long time. We also use a video interviewing platform, so once we've registered the candidate we'll send them a set of questions that are applicable to their job role. They can then record the video interview at home. They get a couple of minutes per question. We then send that over to the client so that they get to meet the candidate before they actually interview them to make sure that they're the right kind of candidate for them. The CVs only tell part of the story. When you actually get to sit and watch somebody on a video interview, you can see how they come across. So on the technician side, how well they will be at relaying that, how good they'll be at relaying the information, how they'll be able to build a rapport with the customers and how they come across to people.
I think moving to video technology as part of the recruitment process is just a fantastic opportunity. You know, it means we get to see the individual, hear the individual, and I think from our point of view it will provide us with probably a wider opportunity to recruit the right person for us without having to go through loads and loads of physical interviews first, and it gives us a sort of an early snapshot of that person.
So the video is really important for the candidates because it gives their CV and their application some personality. It enables them to show how they come across, what they look like, how they sound, and just their general passion and enthusiasm, which is great.
The motor industry is a fantastic industry to work in. It's exciting, it's different, there's no 2 days are the same, it's very forward-thinking. There's always new products coming out, new technology coming in, and I think it's a great time to be working in the automotive sector.